Hey guys, hello and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking about vacation mode on Etsy. So if you saw my last vlog, you would have seen that I spent a month in Europe. It was absolutely amazing. If you haven't already, go check out that vlog. I show a bit of footage from my trip, and you can also see more photos and footage on my Instagram, which is linked down below. Anyway, so there is a lot of information out there as to whether putting your Etsy on vacation mode is a good idea or not. Some people say that it completely ruined their website. Other people have said there's been absolutely no issue. Their sales have gone back to exactly how they were. And yes, so I just thought I would share my experience about putting my Etsy shop on vacation mode, whether I would recommend it, what I've done since reactivating it or taking it off of vacation mode. So I just thought I'd share my experience. I'll just put a little disclaimer here. I am by absolutely no means an expert in Etsy. I am still figuring it out myself, still trying to get my sales up and get my small business out there. It is a very, very heavy saturated market in scrunchies and hair claws, but yeah, I'm definitely do your own research. I have watched many videos on how people have gone about putting their shop on vacation mode and everything. So that's what I recommend. Do your research first and kind of decide what is best for you. I pretty much had two options. So one option was to change my processing times and extend my processing times to cover the time that I was away. That's what a lot of people have said to do, and I have done that in the past, but only when I've gone on small trips. So anything that's more than 4 days, I wouldn't recommend extending your processing times, especially if you already have long processing times. My processing times are relatively short. They're between 1 to 5 days, and I generally have everything ready to go within 3 days. So extending my processing times for a month was not really even an option, because who on the earth is going to buy something and wait a month just for it to be processed? That's not even including shipping time. That is just processing time. So I kind of ruled that one out. So the only other option I really had was to put my shop on vacation mode. And I was really, really nervous. I was really worried that when I turned it off, that my shop would just be completely silent, like little birds chirping. Anyway, I've kind of rambled a lot here. So let's get into the numbers. We'll kind of compare the time that I reactivated my Etsy to today, and we'll compare that to last year's figures. Okay, so I will just insert my screen so you guys can see what I am looking at. I have already done some numbers for last year, but we will run through everything as well. So the period we are looking at is the 23rd of June to the 6th of July, which is today. And yeah. All right, so we are just going to do view detailed stats. And then you can just go into custom, and again, like I said, we're going to be looking at the 23rd of June to the 6th of July. Okay, so as you can see for those dates, the 23rd of June to the 6th of July, we had a total of 178 visits. We had 3 orders, and we made $62.44. Now we're going to compare to the previous time, and as you can see, it's kind of up and down. And yeah, there was a huge spike at one point. That was on the 29th of June. So what I have done since turning my vacation mode off and reactivating my site kind of thing is I have run a sale. So my number one tip, if you put your website on vacation mode and then you take it off my biggest tip is to have a sale, run a sale. So for me here in Australia, it was end of financial year, which is in June, and it, like most people have sales, or most businesses have sales at the end of June. They normally either run for the whole of June or the last week of June. So I ran a sale for about a week. Actually, it wasn't quite a week. It was about 5 days, I think. And to be honest, I didn't really advertise that I was having a sale, so that's probably why I didn't get that many sales. I have also had 2 other sales. One was from a local girl who messaged me, and another one came through on Instagram, which I don't typically do, but this girl didn't want to use Etsy, which is fine. So yeah, in total for that period of time, I actually had 5 sales, just not all of them were on Etsy. So we're just working with Etsy. And yeah, so my biggest tip is to run a sale and definitely promote it. I certainly did not promote my sale enough, but yeah, definitely promote your sale, run a sale, make it a good one. Even if you are just breaking even to start with, that's just, yeah. So comparing these numbers, again, so we had 178 visits compared to last year, which was 191 visits for the same period of time. So very similar. And then for my orders, I had 3 for this year and 4 for last year. And then my revenue for last year was $99.50 for this period, so 23rd of June to the 6th of July, compared to $62.44. And again, I have made other sales, just not on Etsy, so we're not actually going to include that. But yeah, so the darker line is for this year, the lighter dotted line is for last year. So here, for some reason, you can see a huge spike. I did also run a sale last year as well, an end of financial year sale, but I'm pretty sure from memory it was not as good. Like it wasn't a high percentage, and I also only did it for 2 days, maybe 3, I think. And again, I just didn't promote it. I'm telling you guys to promote it because that's my downfall. I have all these ideas and I just never implement them. So from here on out, my goals are to increase my revenue, obviously, my visits and my sales. So the way I'm going to be doing that is I'm definitely going to keep on top of my social media and promote sales and promote any kind of promotions that I'm doing. Promote promotions. It's right there. It's in the name. So yeah, but overall, I think putting my Etsy on vacation mode hasn't really made a difference. I think, I think it's there for a reason. There's a reason why Etsy puts it there. It's so people like who need breaks can take breaks. They're not going to have something on their website that hinders sales and things like that. They're not going to offer you a way to put your shop on hold for a short amount of time or a longer amount of time and then have you reactivate it and then have your sales go down, nobody visits your store. You know, like Etsy makes money from you making money, so they're not going to have something in place for you to use, for you to utilize, and for it to completely just flop once you reactivate it, because you're not going to want to use Etsy anymore. Like, you're going to want to move on to something different, and they don't want that. They need you to be selling on their site so that they make money and you make money. So if you need to put your shop on vacation mode, I say go for it. Like, if it's only for like a couple of days or something like that, then I would probably just extend your processing time. And like I said, I've done that before. I've never had an issue with it. Nobody's ever complained to me. And I just put in my announcements that just for this amount of time, processing times are going to be a little bit longer. And then when I change my processing times back, I make sure I go back into those announcements, I take that processing time away, and I put in the announcements that my processing time has gone back to normal and what it is. I don't just say it's gone back to normal, because some people might not know. If they've never shopped on your site before, they're not going to know. So I write that it's 1 to 3 days or 1 to 5 processing days. And yeah, I think like put that in bold, make that bold, make sure people know that your processing times are short, because that's what people like. People like to order and get their orders straight away. But yeah, that's just my experience on putting my Etsy on vacation mode. I think it's a great tool, and if you need it, whether you're going on a holiday, whether you just need a break, whether you need an extra couple of weeks to make orders, or get new stock, or whatever it is that you might need, go for it. Just use what's there. There's a reason why they put it on their site, like I said before. Like, I'm sure there's other videos out here that can explain this way better than me, but I just wanted to share my experience, and I'm happy with putting it on vacation mode. I had absolutely no issues so far. Okay, so I am going to end this vlog here. If you liked this video and you want to see more like it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below. It really helps support my channel, and it also lets me know the kinds of videos that you guys like to see. Bye for now, and I'll see you in the next one.